you're visiting the Titanic experience, then this bus stops right outside the main building. Onboard buses do, as it is the most popular venue in Belfast. However, should you wish to hop off at any of the other designated stops, all of which are listed on the tour map and mentioned as we approach them, on hearing your designated stop number mentioned, then simply ring the bell. The bells are located upstairs and downstairs for your convenience. On hearing the bell, the driver will stop at the next stop on the tour map. To rejoin the tour, it must be at one of the designated stops listed on the tour map. Just simply wave your hand as the bus approaches to indicate to the driver that you wish to board. Use the handrails provided when moving around or exiting the bus, but it is important that you remain seated while the bus is in motion. Should it rain, be particularly careful as the steps are slippery and wet. Straight ahead is Belfast's answer to the leading car visa, the Albert Memorial Club. Designed in 1865 by W.J. Barr as a tribute to Prince Albert, the husband and consort of Queen Victoria. As a result of being built on wooden piles on marshy, reclaimed land around the River Farset, the clock tower leans 1 metre to the right and 1 metre backwards. It would have toppled over altogether, but for renovation work carried out in 2002 at a cost. It had 4 clock faces, all 4 being at a different time, yet not one of them tells the right time. The clock is now at this building. Jonathan Swift is one of the world's most famous writers. His famous satirical 18th century book, Oliver's Travels, is probably his most famous work. It has long been said that Cave Hill, the hill lying prominently to the north of Belfast city centre, was his inspiration for Oliver's Travels. As to him, the hill seemed to look like a sleeping giant overlooking the sea. Welcome on board. If you are joining or rejoining us here. Just ahead and on the left is a large ceramic fish called the Salmon of Knowledge by Belfast artist John Olympus. It is said to celebrate the return of salmon to the River Lagan. It is also said that the Salmon of Knowledge will become more intelligent. This is believable as a story of my story. Also on the left-hand side is the Lagan Pier, completed in 1994 at a cost of £14 million, but it turned out to be money well spent, as it now feeds the River Lagan at an artificial high tide. Because the river is now cleaner, salmon were able to be reintroduced to the river in 1994, after an absence of over 200 years, and have been returning to breed ever since. Now moved from County Antrim into County Down by way of the Queen Elizabeth Bridge. The Titanic boat tour operates from here, and your city sightseeing ticket can be upgraded to include the tour of the Titanic Quarter by boat. Coming up is our stop for the Odyssey complex and the Premier Inn Hotel. If you're leaving us here, please remember to take your headphones and all of your belongings with you. She is the last surviving ship from the Battle of Dublin in 1916. She has been floating on top of the water for most of the time that the Titanic has been underneath the water. She received a £12 million lottery grant to enable the ship to be restored. This is our stop for the Titanic experience, and by far our most popular stop. All the buses stop here automatically.